For the first time, sa encounter kay Moses, dun palang nagpakilala si Diyos how He named Himself. So sabi rito, I am is how God chose to introduce Himself. Pwede niyo po bang sabihin sa katabi niyo, I am, who I am. So yan po yung way na ginamit ng Diyos to introduce Himself. And marirealize po natin, no? So ito raw po ay napaka-sacred sa Judaism. Ni ayaw nilang sabihin, isulat or i-pronounce yung name ng God. Kasi nako-convict sila sa statement sa Ten Commandments that do not use the name of God in vain. So, kaya ang ginawa nila mga kapatid, kung marirealize natin, I am is a powerful sentence or sentence na po siya kasi subject and verb na, no? It encompasses all that He is and how we are to relate to Him. And moving forward mga kapatid, mapapansin natin na nung time ni Abraham, ang promise ni Lord sa Genesis chapter 12, I will make you into a great nation, I will bless you. Alam natin po itong verse na to, pinangahawakan natin to sa ating church. I will make your name great and you will be a blessing. I will. So ito po ay futuristic tense. Nung time na nagdi-deal si Lord kay Abraham, it's like a future kasi nag-iisa pa si Abraham. Hindi pa nangyayari, no? So, although sabi ng marami scholars, in the heavenlies, dahil God is eternal, walang sense yung tinatawag na hindi nag-work yung English tenses ng past, present, and future because He is in the past, He is in the present, and He is in the future. So, it's preferential to Abraham kasi si Abraham is human, but in God, in the heavenlies, pag sinabi ni Lord, nangyayari na po siya. Nagpo-propagate na po siya. Sa timeline lang ng tao, nagkakaroon ng delay kasi may mga battle pa na nangyayari. But the good thing, pagdating ng Exodus from Genesis chapter 12 to Exodus chapter 3, naging present tense na. Hindi na siya future. Sabi ni God kay Moses, I am who I am. So this is what you are to say to the Israelites and to the generations to come. We'll see the shift from Abraham's future tense to Moses' present tense. So, this time, pagdating ni Moses, God is dealing in the actuality of time. Hindi na nagmamatter kung... Kaya, ang experience ni Moses is more realistic kasi for past 400 years, nahinto eh. So, walang dealing ang God dahil yung mga tao ay under slavery and sila ay captive at maaring nakalimutan na rin nila paano makipag-usap si Diyos. Amen? And even si Moses, hindi na siya confident na sinabi niya kung tatanungin ka nila, sinong Diyos ang dala ko? Dahil probably kilala nila sa Moses but this time, babalik siya after 40 years. Marami na uli ang, let's be realistic, no? Hindi natin sure kung maaalala pa siya ng mga tao or maybe shortcut na lang ng Bible that they knew Him for some reasons. And let's try to dig further, mga kapatid, no?